Hello, my name is Elijah Pittman, and you're listening to the Bored to Death podcast. Today is actually our first ever episode of our lovely podcast here, and what Bored to Death is all about is all thing board sports related. Surfing, skating, snowboarding, new boards coming out, the six spots people are hitting, everything, anything you can think of, we're going to be talking about it hopefully throughout the entirety of this podcast. We got a little bit of a special treat today. The super mega underground, super underground, so underground people don't even know he's underground. Surfer from Hawaii. My good friend Ethan Chapman is going to be on the podcast with us today. And we're just gonna be talking about some of the stuff going down and the extreme sports world, some of the boards we like, what we've been rocking with, and see who knows the more obscure words like rake and such when we're talking about fins. Uh, yeah, so let's go get them on the call and get this thing started. Okay, we're here. Ethan Chapman just got on the call. First ever bored to death guest.
What's up, you guys?
First ever bored to death podcast too. And
Yep, yeah, I'm
I
bored to
under
death right now.
fuck yeah. So I understand that you've been watching the Pipe Masters lately, being back on the Ina. Uh,
Yeah, I
but
saw it in person a little bit.
how how's that been compared to past years and everything so far?
I think this year, 2024, the Vans Pipe Masters is shit. The waves are like maxing at like 5 feet, it seems like. And their last, maybe today or yesterday it ran, and it was bigger. But the days that I've been there, which was like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, it has just been so bad. I wouldn't even paddle out, really. If I saw the conditions that they're surfing in, you can't even call it a pipe masters. It's more like pipe groms.
It's like they almost waited. They're not doing the proper waiting periods for the waves to be the right size anymore. They're just trying to get the contest on the road.
It's
And
about money for them this year.
yeah, and you think that has anything to do with Billabong dropping out? Because they wanted to rush it and Billabong wasn't about that.
Billabong is core. Billabong would not let this happen if it wasn't good enough to run. But Vans just likes the advertisement it makes for them and the money. That's what I think is true.
Yeah, and not inviting so many like actual pipe masters to the event.
I know. Yeah.
Like uh
Like
Jamie
Jamie,
Jamie O'Brien, he got in because he talked about it, but he's like the current like guy at Pipe, surfs
he's the
there every
guy.
day, worked his ass off to have that house there. And
Yeah.
didn't they like a couple of the Monizes didn't make it too?
Yeah. Josh didn't make it. Yeah.
Gosh. And then Eli Olsen too, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eli Olsen didn't do it, even though Eli Olsen is out there like maybe like 90% more than everybody who's in the contest.
Besides
So
me, but
what's the deal?
I
What's
don't
the
know,
deal?
man. It's something's been up, and I know this isn't as recent. This is from a couple years ago. And I've been wondering why it hasn't changed. How come the world tour doesn't end at Pipeline anymore? Why does it stay when Pipeline is considered the proving ground for surfing? That's where everyone goes to make their name.
You know why? It's because these kook Brazilians who don't know how to surf, but they look like they can surf, but they don't know how to surf, can't handle the big waves at Pipe. And this is my idea. I've been talking about it with my friend John. They
John from
probably,
Narwhals?
yeah, John Narwhal, they probably didn't want it to end at Pipe because it would not be fair to them because they can't handle the size. And that is why the only people who actually win the Pipe Masters are local guys because they're the only ones who can handle and
Or
they're the
Kelly
only ones who
Slater?
deserve it.
Also, do you think what you're saying, people can't handle it, the big waves and what Pipeline is all about, do you think that has to do with the scoring change that happened there, where they made airs worth more in the format?
That's an interesting thought.
because it was
Yeah.
always about the barrel, the biggest, baddest barrels, right? And now
Hmm.
you're seeing guys like kind of dodging tubes and not getting shacked as hard as they usually do, like dragging their hands to get that extra barrel
Hmm.
and coming out early, coming not trying to come out on the foam ball anymore and
Yeah,
trying to
they'd
get
rather
air.
go do a little air.
Yeah, to you know,
Airs
you
are for kids.
you think that's
Okay.
what has is like contributing to it?
That's interesting. I feel like that's totally part of it. Because like who cares about doing airs at pipeline, right? Usually.
No one.
But this freaking new generation who can't handle pipe is like, oh, like we want to serve pipe, but like we don't want to serve pipe the way it's meant to be served. So we're gonna just put a lot of points in airs. So we don't actually have to be in any danger and put ourselves in the tube.
Yeah, and that might be why they want the smaller waves, so guys have more opportunity to go for these maneuvers that you would never see like local
Mhm.
pipe surfers ever looking for.
Did you know Jamie O'Brien has the highest scored wave in the contest right now?
Of course he does. Of course, that's why
That's
they don't want
crazy
to
that
try
they
it.
didn't put him on the ballot. It's crazy. And you know why he got it? Is because he got tubed. Because pipe provides, because that's what pipe is about.
Wasn't he like
Getting tubed,
taken off under the lip too?
it was bad. It was not actually that bad, but for the conditions that they were surfing in, it was like a 7 foot deep barrel.
He was what? He was 3 points away from a perfect score in the heat too, or something like that.
That sounds familiar. I wouldn't put it past him.
I
I know he's
wouldn't.
doing really good.
Crazy that everyone was saying that he was like, well, not everyone, but a lot of people were saying that he was washed and too old to surf in it. And
Yeah.
when you had Kelly Slater in it, what, 2 years ago at 52?
Yeah, isn't that insane?
Yeah, like, and
Just gets
uh,
older and older.
the
He's
Mason
not in
Martin
that
is
either
still out
though.
there surfing those big waves. He's not competing, but
Yeah, he's still out there. He's
yeah,
probably like in Australia or something.
right now,
Yeah, charging.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. This whole pipe controversy is really,
It's upsetting.
yeah, it's getting away from what surfing is.
Yeah, not very cool.
Some people would say contest surfing is just not what surfing is about at all either. But
All I really say is never surf a board with more or less than 3 fins. Okay. That's what I've been saying my whole life. Born
you're
and
not a big
raised.
twin fin guy?
No way. Ew.
Not even
Ew.
like a nice fish.
No way. I'm core I'm core till I'm bored. Okay. I'm all about that life. Look, I'll show you. Look, I have it right here actually. Okay.
Is this a new blade?
Ooh, 1980s thruster, missing the single fin.
2+1 almost.
That's real. That is real.
Brewer. That's another thing about surfing too. What happened with a lot of the shapers recently, or kind of recently?
Oh, what's happening with the shapers?
Oh, not like super recently, but remember in California when we were talking about it when all the HIC shapers got locked into that.
Oh my God, the freaking surfboard factory contract.
Yeah, fuck Surfboard Factory.
Hurrah. People don't know.
No one knows.
No one knows. No one talks about it. Because the CEO, I don't know if I'm supposed to say his name, but starts with a D and it rhymes with tennis. The CEO of Surfboard Factory doesn't surf and doesn't care about surfers. And
Yeah,
so
driving the
Surfboard
prices up on the
Factory,
boards too, isn't it?
what did you say?
Isn't it driving the prices up on the boards?
He drives the prices up on the boards and gets them shipped from out of the country. Like they should be a tenth of the price.
Yeah, and it's 'cause it's all CNC too. It's not hand shapes.
It's not hand shaped and it's glassed by children in Indonesia and Thailand. And sometimes the resin is like so ass that it turns brown. Have you ever seen that? They use boat resin sometimes.
Oh, it's like what I would do.
If it's a colored board from Surfboard Factory, it's likely that it's just shitty resin and they put color in it too. Don't
Yeah,
trust them.
it's all these
Fucked
people
up.
just trying to make money off of a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Super fuck.
The local shapers that I know, and I know a lot of them. I used to work at the Mecca. Okay.
Oh, I know.
They all do like real jobs other than shaping as like a main thing because no shaper can live off a shaper's salary unless you've made it, unless you're like a name brand.
Like Tokoro.
Like Tokoro barely and Paizel,
Well,
right?
yeah, but the Tokoro Bros, they're not selling out yet.
No, not yet.
We don't know what the future holds, but I mean,
Maybe next year.
yeah. But I guess who was it all? It was Eric Arakawa, Dick Brewer.
Oh, who sold out?
Well, they didn't really sell out, didn't they get like swindled more than sold out?
Well, Dick Brewer died.
Uh
And so basically he sold out. And Eric Arakawa, it wasn't his choice. It wasn't any of these guys' choice. It
yeah,
was
so that's why I
Arakawa.
said they got swindled. They didn't sell out.
Yeah, they got swindled. Raposa, I think it's like Christian Raposa or Matt Raposa. And then who's the guy who makes fishes and longboards?
Oh, for
HFD.
AT or
It's like Matt something.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Sorry, guy. Don't remember your name. But basically, they were getting their boards made at Surfboard Factory, like glass there, shaped there and glass there. And then it changed ownership. And then the owner like did not let them out of their contract and started getting their boards from overseas.
Stealing their shapes. Oh,
Yeah,
some gnarly stuff happening in the surfboard
pretty fucked
world.
up. Oh, Kim Purrington also. Yeah, that's a guy who doesn't make enough money, even though he has a contract with Surfboard Factory, doesn't make enough money to live. So he does construction. And
That's
you know that brand Straight Up Surf, that local Kailua?
yeah.
That guy, Matt something, he is an actor for money. He acts in plays and like and a musical. He gets paid. It's so funny. And Danny Daniels, probably the best glasser on island.
Yep.
He does boat repairs for a beer company. He works at Kapa'akori.
He used to shape out of the shop you worked at, right?
Yeah, he used to shape next door to it. Yeah, and shape for the
Uh
shop.
yeah.
And then he went AWOL because he got locked into a contract with the CEO of this beer company. They're like, if you don't keep working on our boat, then we're gonna fucking sue the shit out of you because you're not practicing like safety and anyways.
You know what shaper uh I really like?
Let me guess. You like Daniel Thompson,
No.
Tomo.
Well, yes, I love Tomo, but local guy from Hawaii,
Oh, you like Glenn Payne.
Glenn Pang.
Yeah, Glenn Payne's
TNC, the
pretty
TNC
hammer.
boards, man. They're
I was
solid.
looking at one of his boards today. I might buy one.
Dude, I really like what they're doing, man. TNC,
Yeah, they're doing it right.
board shorts too.
They're sponsoring good kids too.
Yep. They're keeping the culture alive. Don't like how they started in Pearl City. Not the biggest fan of Pearl City, but
Yeah, I'm scared of Pro City.
yeah.
Yeah, but I like the boards. His
Yep.
new board, the Flux, I think is so badass. I think I'm gonna get one.
Dude, his till this day, the that Vanguard shape of the copy of the Tomo
No,
shape,
that's not even his shape though.
I like his better than Tomo's.
Oh my God. It's like
His
the same
felt better
exact
than
shape.
Tomo's.
That's so funny. You don't
Really?
like the real Tomo one.
It doesn't feel as good.
You know the real Toma one with the wood on the sides? You
Yeah.
know that was like the most popular Firewire board ever?
That thing, well, that one still feels great, but Ping's, it was a little bit wider. The Tomos is narrower,
Is it
and
really?
I notice it. But and I feel like for most people, they'd like the Tomo better. But I'm a bit bigger now than
You know their new Ibolic construction Firewire?
no, I haven't heard about that.
So their newest construction that Killustrator put out like yet less than a year ago, I think. It has foam stringers on the sides, right? And it's really, really indestructible. But what people are saying within Firewire is that it's an attempt to recreate the board, the Tomo board with the wood stringers in the side.
The Vanguard?
Every board they've ever made has been an attempt to recreate that construction, but a little differently and more futuristically and cheaper.
Because well, that's Slater Designs, man. They're
They're
pushing
pretty
what
much.
surfboards are gonna be.
Yeah, it's pretty cool when one of your team riders is the best surfer ever.
He doesn't he like just own it?
Oh yeah, he's
It's
the
called Slater
CEO.
Designs.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
just
I forgot he owns Firewire. It's not
yeah,
even Firewire anymore. It's Slater Designs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Firewire just started it, kind like, and
Good for
then,
him. He's earning a living wage.
well, I mean, if anyone was gonna do it, it's him. And it's awesome that he brought Rob Machado into it too.
Yeah,
I don't know
paying
if
him
Rob
back
Machado
for
is making enough money. Have you seen that van?
Yeah, I have seen the van, the freaking homeless van.
One of the best surfers to like ever do it. Never won a world title, and I drive a nicer car than him.
Yeah, everybody drives a nicer car than him and a less smelly car too. I know a guy who met him. My neighbor, oh man, he met Rob Machado and he said Rob Machado was super, super nice,
I could see
but there
it, man.
was like dirt in his hair.
I could also see that. He's like a massive hippie.
Not even like sand. It was dirt.
I think Chicken Joe is based off of Rob Machado.
Chicken Joe. I thought Rob Machado was in the movie.
Yeah,
Like
but I feel like he could be Chicken Joe.
there's just two Chicken Joes.
He just didn't you say you like read his book and was talking about how like turns like power up your soul or whatever?
Oh yeah, no, he was in this video where he was like meditating and he was like, the chakras I get from this meditation session make my turns better later. Sometimes I do a turn so good, I feel like the energy I gain from it can be put into my next turn. So I'll have two really good turns in a row. He's so funny. He's such a hippie.
He is.
I haven't thought about that in so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he ever comes here, he knows it's not friendly anymore because I'm gonna be out there.
Oh,
It's not friendly between me and him.
what happened with did he burn you or something? Like Billy Kemper? Did
No,
you,
I surf South County, San Diego, and he surfs North County. So we're like
oh,
kind of different gangs.
oh. So like your surf gang is coming for his?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're starting to hooey out there?
Yeah, pretty much. And we're all just mad that he's better than us.
Dude, I still really want to check out Seaside, man. I hear it's like
I know a lot of people who drive from South County all the way to Seaside every time they surf.
yeah.
I met
Oh,
this shaper who was like, "Oh yeah, every time I go out, I pretty much only go to Seaside and Trestles." I was like, "What? From here?" It was like, "Yeah, I mean, it's only like 20 more minutes from any spot in San Diego, so
yeah, I get it. And Trestles is so worth it. There's three really solid spots all at that one beach.
yeah, and a lot of kooks."
I just met two guys who like are Wind and Sea locals, dude, out here that live like 2 minute walk away from the beach.
Really?
Yeah.
What? When did see locals? Tell me
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. One of them's named Noah. I don't remember the other guy's name. They had like La Jolla Surf Shop stuff on. I've been
Oh
hanging out
shit.
with them like at the bars and stuff a little bit. And they like surf Wind and Sea all the time, apparently.
What's La Jolla Surf Shop?
I don't, it was some La Jolla Surf Shop.
Was
I
it
don't know which
Windy
one.
Surf Club?
What?
Was it Windy Surf Club?
No, it was a it said it said like it was some surf shop name and then under it said La Jolla, California.
Maybe it was Duke's.
I don't know. And
You know what
also,
that is?
he owns a house near churches, probably in that gated community.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah. I'm gonna try
Well,
to bring him out when I come surfing out there next semester.
dude, he's gonna bring us out, man. We gotta stay with that guy.
That's why I want to bring him out.
Let's live with that guy. Jeez.
Yeah, if I can move
Stay,
in.
dude, save us like a 45-minute walk.
Yeah, yeah. I I don't know how I feel about Trestles being where the champion is crowned though. Great
Oh yeah.
spot. I like, great spot, great wave, but I don't think that it is where you should make your final claim for your chance to be world champion.
Where would you put it?
Well, obviously,
Besides Pipeline, though.
pipeline. Ah, that it's so hard because
This trestle is like your second choice.
no. What are like the major tour stops again? Like
Pipeline,
you could
Oliva.
Tahiti
Oh, Fiji.
or Fiji, Cloudbreak. Like that would I would be like that's the kind those like, Chopu,
That's like a real wave. These are real
yeah,
waves.
like some like
Trestles is like a playground wave.
yeah, it's like, super fun, great wave shape, but it's not the wave that you want to be your last chance to prove why.
It doesn't really prove anything. Just like, okay, here's this perfect wave.
Imagine it like 15, like double overhead cloud break, right? And that's where the world title is crowned.
Yeah.
Like one of those like super legendary spots everybody thinks about when
Would be way, way better than like wave pool
because isn't
looking
there already
wave.
a tour stop in Fiji?
Like the Rangi Roa one.
Yeah. And then also I know there was problems with the Olympics at Tahiti, but WSL can work around the time of year and stuff and have the event when Chopes is like code redding.
I feel like someone needs to think about this more often at bands.
Yeah, and we need
They're
to
gonna
get
run a pipe
Billabong
contest
back
and
on the
it's so small.
sponsorship.
You know what I see is every athlete they put on the first ballot of Pipe Masters is a freaking band sponsored athlete. Almost. It's like so obvious that they just want to advertise me. This
It's
is why I wear Rip Curl board shirts.
I do think Rip Curl is starting to make the best board shorts in the game, though.
They fit my butt like really good. They make my butt look better than it is.
I do like Vans board shorts, but the Rip Curl with the neoprene, that shit, it's so comfortable.
I'm wearing them right now.
It's kind of cold outside. I got sweatpants on.
I do like Vans though when I'm in a checkered mood. There's no checkered board short like Vans board shorts.
There's no checkers like Vans checkers. And their half cabs for skateboarding are my favorite skate shoe.
They make really good shoes.
I liked it
They're
a
a
lot.
good company. They just don't. Sometimes they have these oversights.
Yeah. I feel like they're definitely more of a skate brand than they are a surf brand, though.
I think so too.
Yeah. They've started to move more into like snow and surf, but I
Are they
don't know.
any good at making snow stuff? I know they make snow boots,
Their
right?
boots are good.
Oh damn. Is
Their
Vans
boots
just like a good company?
their boots are like, well, because they know how to make shoes and stuff. They're just expensive because you're paying for that Vans name.
Damn.
When it comes to snow boots, I definitely think 32s is like the way to go. They're normally a bit cheaper than like your Vans and Adidas. DC too, surprisingly. DC snow boots are still, I know they kind of fell off a bit like popularity wise in like shoes, but their snow boots are still like, yeah,
Oh
DC and
yeah.
32, I think, for snow boots.
Snowboarding is definitely one of my expertises.
Oh yeah.
When I was a little
Should
grum, I
we pull the
remember
should we pull the video up?
going to Mount Hood. No. Going to Mount Hood, and I stayed at a snowboarding camp up there, made a few friends. And yeah, I remember snowboarding with Zeb Powell.
Uh would you say you live, laughed, loved up there too?
Yeah, I lived, laughed, loved a lot
I,
with
I
my younger
loved
brother
and I
Braden.
lost.
It's just me and my little bro Braden, and we were partying it up there every winter or summer or spring or whatever it was.
Wow, this sounds like something I would do every summer at Mount Hood.
And I met a girl,
You know,
and that's all I will be saying about
yeah,
her.
we'll stop there with that. But is there anything else you want to bring up at the moment?
Yeah, I want a shortboard. What do you recommend?
Well, you know,
Also, wait, before that question, I have had this thing that I've been dealing with. All these stupid kooks want me to teach them how to serve. How do you feel about teaching people how to serve?
I'm not opposed to it because obviously I've taught so many people how to surf,
Hey, you taught me.
and
You know, I hate teaching people how to serve. It's like my
and
least favorite thing in the world to do.
I know it sucks.
It is hard.
It's so
Like,
hard because I can't get on
fire,
the board and
my arms hurt.
show you how to do it.
Shut up. Shut up. Keep paddling.
Stand up. And I've taught you, our good friend Tank.
Hank,
Tank. I
bless
feel
his soul.
I feel like if you want me to teach you how to surf, you need to be prepared to learn the way I'm gonna teach you how to surf.
Imagine I'm like, Nisha, I'm tired. Can we take a break? While like in the middle of paddling out, can we take a break?
Because I will say my teaching methods weed out the kooks for sure.
Yeah, like surf or die, basically.
Yeah, that is how I teach. You are
Yeah, it
going
works
to
for me.
surf or die.
Now I have like I daydream about going back up to like big, big off the wall. I've been dreaming about it. I dreamed about it last night.
Yeah, back before we were like really good enough to like know that you shouldn't be going out when it's just closing out. We're like, look at that barrel.
I saw this thing where people were like making closeout off the wall barrels. I'm down to try. I'm older. I think I'm stronger.
Yeah, you know how to turn left too.
I can turn left. I like going left now. I'm a lefter. I'm a left guy. Okay.
Looks like we might have to hit some lefts up. I
If
like
you're
surfing
down,
that side.
I'm so down to charge like anything you want. I'm so down. No fear.
We gotta go. We gotta get some big pyramids then.
Okay. A little scary there, but I'll try it. Okay. Put that on record.
But so we are running out of time here a little bit. Let's talk about this board that you're trying to find. What are you looking for? Something more performancey
My
or
name is Ethan. I'm single. I'm 22, and I'm looking for a mate. She has to be 5'10", maybe 19 inches wide, maybe a little less, 18 and 3/4 inches wide, and maybe 2 1/4 inch thick. I want it to be around 27 liters. Okay.
okay.
Slightly bigger because I want to be catching these waves early and I want to pull into these tunes early.
Thruster or quad?
Thruster.
Thruster?
I know.
No way.
I
Fine.
know. Is that crazy? Am I crazy?
You're finally learning.
I want it to have a really narrow tail, like super narrow, like almost a
And
pintail.
ooh. If
I
you
want a ripper. I want a ripping board. Okay.
Dude, you should. I feel like you're like naming like the like quintessential like almost like old school Kalani Rob type board.
That's what I want.
Oh,
I want to be buckered out.
dude.
I've been looking at this twin fin, not thruster, but it's a Aquila IPA performance twin. That's 511 and it's $200 at the shop. I can get it for free if I ask. So but I only get one board for free.
You
So
got to
I'm
make the right choice.
thinking like, okay, like this is a 5'11", like kind of super thin performance twin. Like maybe this could be my thing. And I have the fins for it. I already have fins.
But you were saying earlier in the podcast you're not a twin fin guy.
You're right. Oh God, how easily I forget my roots. Oh God, I don't. It's just so hard because there's also a 6.0 single fin, like a pipe style single fin,
Old school like ripper kind, like buttons type
like
single fin,
ripper kind, with super thin pointy tail and a little wing.
like something buttons would ride.
And the glass company that did it is Third Stone. I don't know if you know them. They're like super local Hammer, and
Dude,
it's colored.
I
It's
feel
purple
like
and yellow.
if like you're talking about like something like
It's
early
like a Jerry
2000s
Lopez board.
or like early 2000s Eric Arakawa was making.
I'm gonna say like late 70s.
Well, no, I'm talking about like what you were describing before, the thruster,
Oh
long
yeah, that thruster. I
tail.
want it to be like your Arakawa but shrunk.
Yeah, not step up.
Yeah.
I love my Arakawa. His
If that was shorter, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
dude, I'm thinking you gotta like a Tokoro or Arakawa will have like that exact shape you're looking for. But for in like obviously I know what kind of price range you're normally working with here.
I have some birthday money coming, Christmas money. My anniversary with my girlfriend's coming up. She better
Oh.
pay me something. I'm going to hopefully use all this money. Also have a job to get a shortboard.
Ooh. And I can
My budget is around $100.
I'm dreaming of this blade right now. And I'm seeing it, man. I can see you finally getting barreled
Finally,
getting barreled again on it.
it's gonna be sick. I've been watching all these videos about people getting barreled. I'm so jealous. I'm here, I'm stuck at home because no one wants to go charge North Shore with me. All I
I'm
can do is go longboard like big waves at most. But it's like fun, but I'm not getting barreled. So it's like,
dude, I'm stuck here in Arizona and all I want to do now is get barreled.
I need you.
I need you.
I need you. I need you to come back right now.
Oh,
Take me, sir.
we're gonna be green mobiling too. It's gonna be so awesome.
It's gonna be so many cockroaches in that car.
Oh, it's gonna smell so bad.
I have a video of like me just looking at like a can of soda in Tyler's car, and like three roaches crawl out of it, and then there's five roaches on the floor in the background.
I wouldn't have my surf mobile be any other way.
I want to surf. What's it called? Backdoor.
I'm I gotta be smaller than what I'm normally looking for to go out there.
I think I'm ready. Is that
Oh,
crazy?
I'm
Am I crazy?
still I'm still remembering that wipeout I had at Backdoor.
Oh yeah, where you cut the flap of skin off.
I could like almost see my bone.
It's gross. I've been charging with my 5.5, Elijah.
I'm ready to go
Up that
back.
log cabins in off the wall.
I think I'm ready to go back to Backdoor and Pipeline.
Let's go. We'll spend a few sessions other places, and then we'll go.
Gas chambers and off the wall.
Off the wall, baby.
Gas chambers.
Like this. This is me stalling. Double hand stall.
Ooh,
Yeah. I actually did that the other day. There's
can't
no
see.
there's like no print where it is.
No, there is. It's just the shadow when I turn my hand.
Dog. Oh.
All
Ew.
that was hanging out.
Ew.
Lifeguard asked me, and my back I had cuts all down my back too.
Wow. Worse than you getting ready for pipe. You need to get your boards ready for pipe, bro.
You need to get my boards ready for pipe.
You need to get the boards ready.
You
I'm
can surf
fixing my
them.
own boards.
You can surf them.
Who told you they would fix them?
You.
Tyler did.
You also said you'd fix them.
Yeah, I'll fix a couple of them. But I'm
They,
not
oh,
fixing all of them. I have my own stuff to fix.
there's only two of them that need fixing.
Which ones do you want?
The Allen and the Tomo.
Okay. I can definitely do the Allen.
The Allen's easy. The Tomo, I won't need it for winter. It's too small of a board.
Tomo might be a challenge.
Yeah, I cracked the fin box.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you ever,
fucking tough.
did you ever fix the fish?
No, I forgot about it. I'm still, in all fairness, the epoxy is still hardening. I used not enough hardener in it. So I think after like a week,
I thought you were just gonna use that for like foam, to be honest.
it's coming back to life.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have. Uh, so thank you so much for being here, and
Yeah, buddy.
see you in the water.
Roger.
Wow, some really great stuff there from Ethan Chapman. A great conversation there. Uh, I know I wasn't bored to death during that conversation. I hope you guys weren't. And hope to see you on the next episode where hopefully we'll either have Ethan back, maybe Tank. The Tank could be here. Uh we'll see. Uh this has been Bored to Death.